I always tell people that you actually have to be solving a real problem. So some people feel like, oh, because I'm doing hair business, I'm just going to apply for a grant, and because this business is doing well, they're going to give me. And even though hair business is very profitable, I buy hair all the time and all that, but when you're thinking of the larger scheme of things, what are the real problems that people are facing in the world? What are funders looking out for? So I always tell people the best place to look at these issues are from the Sustainable Development Goals. There are 17 goals: quality education, gender equality, things like that are actually issues that, the world knows. So if you streamline your solution to fit or plug into one of these challenges, you have, your foot in the door. But if you're just doing something that, even though, it's a good business, if it's not something that is scalable, that is a problem that people actually really, really need, you're not going to be funded. No matter how profitable, the business is, you would most likely maybe get funding from a VC that, just looking for quick returns or returns in the future. But funders like impact funders, grants, you really, really have to be solving a real problem that is magnanimous. And that way, you're able to, so environmental issues, clean energy issues, things like that, climate change, issues that, are core, poverty elevation. Think like for us now, financial inclusion can elevate poverty. So more than likely, when you pitch it to somebody, they'll be like, and they're also mission aligned, then you're more than likely. So it's important for you to also find the organizations that are aligned with you. So there's some funders that are interested in climate energy. I can't go and pitch to them. They're just looking at me like, need to read, need to check us out, need to do your research. If you don't do your research, that means, in fact, you're already going to fail, because that means you don't even think about things before you jump. So you have to also be mission aligned. And then the way you write, you can't just write anyhow. You have to write in a convincing way. You have to storytell, You have to show your impact. How many people have benefited from you? So some people off the back, and men do it a lot. Even with a paper, they can just go and raise $10 million. But I always tell people, the real people that actually really, really raise funding are people who already have, beneficiaries, people who have put their back against the wall to actually impact the lives of the people around them. Some of them even have volunteers, people who believe in what you're doing, that will say, okay, I'll actually come and teach people in this school.